Hello, friends. Let me know that you're here when you get on. I do think I need to zoom in a little bit. I think that should be good. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, welcome. Let me know where you are coming from. So excited to be here. It's been a while since I've scrapped on YouTube Live. So I'm excited. So excited. I hope you guys are too. I'm going to be documenting these 3 photos that are super, super old of my daughter, Emily. Hi, Jenny. And I'm going to be using the sketch that I used 2 weeks ago in my Sketch Rescue series here on my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be using it and I'm going to be flipping it this way. So it's going to be a different way to use the sketch. Glad to be here from Southern California. Awesome. So glad that you're here. How's the weather there? I feel like the weather's always great there. It's really nice here actually today. It's like 71 degrees, sun shining. So it's beautiful here. I think like high 60s, low 70s is my favorite temperature personally. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna give it just a couple minutes and see if anybody else joins before I get started. I'm gonna share the link over on my Facebook real quick. And I am going to be using the, what is this? Pink Paisley, Paige Evans Bloom Street collection, which is a couple years old, I believe. I don't think it's from last year. I think it's a couple years old. Yeah, it's from 2019. Wow. I thought it was from 2020. Huh, interesting. It's mid-50s. Oh, so it's warmer here. Wow. Cool. All right, so I'm just going to look through the stuff that I have here. I do have the sticker booklet, which I've used some of the stickers, but really not that many. A couple here. This sticker booklet doesn't have that many stickers in it, honestly. So we have that one. I have these words, the puffy word stickers. I have the 6x12 sticker sheet. Super pretty. Really haven't used a lot of those either. And I have the thickers for this collection. I've used quite a few of those. And then I also have the ephemera pack, which it looks like I still have quite a bit of that left as well. But the sun is bright. But sun and bright outside. Okay, that's nice. Hi, Kathy. Welcome, welcome. Rainy day here. Perfect for staying in and scrapbooking. Awesome. Hello from Australia. 8:25 in the morning on Thursday, and that is awesome. Welcome. So glad everybody could join me today. I'm going to try to start doing lives on my YouTube channel once a month. And more than likely it'll be a Tuesday or Wednesday afternoon after I pick my daughter up from school, because that time seems to work well for me and my family. Right before, you know, me making dinner, and I have time to sit down and scrap and hang out. And so it should be fun. So yeah. And we're going to use up some old stash from 2019, so that makes me happy. All right, so now I'm going to look through the papers and see what I have left. For those of you just joining, I am using this sketch today, but I'm going to be flipping it this way. So my photos are going to be going this way. And I might move the title down here at the bottom, but we will see. I don't know if this is actually going to work because these photos are quite large, so it might be completely different. These photos were 4x6, but I did trim them down a little bit. They're like original from a print camera. They're from Fujifilm. They're old. Emily was like, I think like 1.5 here, maybe two, almost 2. This is 5.5 inches long, 3.5 inches wide. So, okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. And I really thought that this collection would work because of the green, and there is like that green in this collection. So that is why I pulled it. So we're just going to take a little look and see what we have left here that could work. Ooh, I love this one. I love this one too. I think a lot of these are already trimmed down. They're not 12 by 12 anymore. Yeah, this one is not 12 by 12. But I'm going to put that aside because I really, really like that one. This is really pretty too. Can you guys hear me fine? That one's gorgeous. I'm gonna stand the sketch back there so I can see it. This one's really pretty. I have a lot of this collection still. I'm very surprised because I created quite a few layouts with this. I remember. Oh, this one's so sweet with the butterflies. I think it's so pretty. That's a possibility. I really like that one. I also like this one. All right, let me look back through real quick. See what we got going on here. I do also have this that I might mat the photos with. It is cardstock. It's got like a dot on it, like a raised dot, an embossed dot. That's the word. So that's pretty cool. I love this paper too. That is so pretty. I think these three look good together. We've got the pink on here and here, and there's purple on this one, and there's purple on this one. All right, let's see what we can create. I'm going to start here with these, and then if I need more patterns or papers or anything else, I can bring them in. I wonder though, are you guys scrapbookers that plan your layouts, or are you one kind of like me that just kind of looks at things and sees what could happen? Hello, Michelle. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could join. And also, I'm wondering if I should use white cardstock. I think I'm going to use some white cardstock for my background. My favorite white cardstock is close to my heart. I absolutely love this stuff. It's perfect. It's so smooth and very, very white, bright white. It is my favorite. I do love this paper too. It's so sweet. Maybe I won't use this one and I'll use this one instead. You're a see what can happen person, Mel. I love that because that's how I am, but I also really love people that can like sit down and plan out their layouts. I've never been that type of person. I think like the most planning that goes into me creating a layout is picking out like what collection I'm going to use, the photos, and possibly maybe some inspiration or a sketch. That's about as far as my planning process goes. But I know a lot of people that like draw out exactly how they're going to put their photos, have page kits ready to go for specific photos, and I just think that's really cool. I've just never been that type of person. I plan everything except 12 by 12s. I never know where those are going to go. Yeah, for sure. Me either. All right. So let me just lay the photos out. The photos don't have any matting behind them for the sketch. For those of you just joining, I'm using this sketch, but I'm flipping it. So this sketch is on my Pinterest if you are interested, and it is in 2 weeks ago I did a video here on my YouTube channel using the same sketch, but using it in a different way. Okay, so this is the way that's going to be. That's where the photos are going to be. So now I need to figure out, I'm going to move these over a little bit since they are larger. So I need a piece of pattern paper here, and here, and here. So I'm not going to be matting the photos. So I'm probably not going to be, I could use this actually. Yeah. I think that I could use this as this little strip here that goes over top of that. I think that would work. I'm not that organized at all. I pick photos, find a sketch, and go from there. And that's great, because that's exactly how I am. That's pretty much how I am. Okay. Oops, sorry guys. So I know that I definitely want to use this paper. So I'm going to go ahead and trim it down. I'm going to measure. Look at me. I'm going to measure. I never measure anything. Should be the same height as the photos. So go ahead and measure that. Almost 11, a little more than 11 inches. Wow, those are not straight. And then 1.5 inches. Okay. So we're going to do 11 and 1. What is that? 1/8? No, that is not the way that we need it. I need to make sure the orientation is right because it has a pattern on it. Okay. And then we need it to be. Did I say 1.5 inches? I think 1.5. Which is not that much. Not that much paper there. Oh, I love that. I love that paper. It's so sweet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and adhere the photos down so I can start working around that. Once the photos are adhered down, I think that it'll be easier to like measure and do things like that. So what's everyone up to? Is anybody scrapbooking along with me today? I have been busy today. I filmed a video for Patreon. I edited a video for Patreon. And what else? Oh, I was on the phone with health insurance. That was fun for a long time today. I'm not sticking them down super hard because I want to make sure that they line up properly before I do that. So I'm just barely adhering it down, and once I get it all straight, then I will push it down. Does that even make sense? I'm sewing ruffled fabric for a junk journal. Ooh, that sounds fun. Memory keeping in my happy planner at the moment. Oh, love that. That is my current obsession. I'm loving my memory planning. I feel like that is not straight at all. Not sure what happened there. Okay. All right, that looks good. What do you guys think? Does that look straight? Looks straight to me. Everything lined up like it's like seamless. You can't feel the seams. That's crazy. What do you guys think? Should I ink the edges? Since it's white on white, I think I should. It's been a long time since I inked my edges. Elizabeth from Connecticut, listening while preparing dinner. Awesome. What are you making for dinner tonight? I'm always intrigued to see what people make for dinner because I love cooking and trying new recipes. That's another obsession of mine. Trying to get my gray ink. I started last July memory keeping. Oh, that's awesome. So do you only do memory planning, or do you do any other form of like paper crafting? I will be scrapbooking later on. I just vacuumed and need to sew a couple of tops and fix them. That could be interesting. I'm not much of a sewer, so looking forward to scrapbooking. That's really cool. I definitely could not sew a top. That's for sure. I'm using my Distress Oxide ink in Spruced Ice. Iced Spruced. I said that backwards. This is not the color. It's just because I used to stick my dauber on top of it, and so it's all discolored. It's old. It's okay though. Kathy says, yes. Multitasking too, cooking dinner and memory keeping. Oh wow, what are you making for dinner? What time is it? It's 4:42. I will be making dinner when I'm done here. And I am making steamed broccoli and chicken Alfredo. And I'm doing the easy version because I have a rotisserie chicken. So the chicken's already cooked. Just have to shred it, get it off of the chicken, and make some noodles and Alfredo sauce and steam some broccoli, which is super easy. So I'm excited because Alfredo is like one of my most favorite meals. And I love steamed broccoli. It's one of my favorite vegetables. Another favorite vegetable of mine is Brussels sprouts, and I'm making those tomorrow night, so that makes me happy. Mexican rice and green chicken enchiladas. Ooh, sounds good. That sounds really good. All right, I think that the ink blend, or the inking the edges, I think personally that it just makes it pop off the page. I do have to remember to not do it over top of white paper because it's pretty much going to get covered up anyways, but you can really like smear that ink on the paper and then it doesn't look great. Okay, so we go ahead and glue this down. Whoops. Let's see. You're making me hungry with the Alfredo. Elizabeth says she's making a steak, white rice, and green beans. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Oh my goodness, guys. Everything sounds great. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love it so much. I love that paper. That's so pretty. Okay. Do you guys ever do that? You have an old collection that's been sitting in your stash for a really, really long time and you don't even look at it. It's just, it's packed down deep somewhere. And then you pull it out and then you just fall in love with it all over again like the first time you saw it. Am I the only one? Am I weird? I don't know. Okay. So in this guide, I have this piece, this strip that's going here, and the other one that's directly on the other side is the same. It looks like it's the exact same width and length and also the same pattern. So we're going to cut another strip that is 1.5 inches wide of this beautiful butterfly paper. And we're going to ink the edges on this one too, but we're going to move the photos and the paper this time so we don't get stuff all over it. I will be making tonight homemade hamburgers, scalloped potatoes, and steamed. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh, you guys are giving me some ideas. I was working on my menu plan for next week today. And I'm actually going to do burgers, turkey burgers one night, but I'm going to do mushroom Swiss turkey burgers with like caramelized mushrooms and onions. Oh, I'm excited. And I think I'm going to do sweet potato fries on the side. I love sweet potato fries. Now that we're all talking about food and we're all hungry. That's so funny. I love, seriously, I really do. I really love trying new recipes. So if you are following me on Pinterest, you'll see all the recipes that I have pinned, and I do actually try them. If I pin something on Pinterest, usually I'm pretty good at using it or trying it for the most part. Not every single thing, but for the most part. There's some kids outside playing basketball. Well, they're dribbling up and down the road. So if you hear that, that is what that is. 2 little boys. They're so cute. They look like they're a little bit younger than Emily. They probably look like they're like 8 or 9. Emily is 12. I don't know how the heck that happened, but all right. Okay, so let's glue this one down. I do all kinds of paper crafting, 3D projects, memory keeping in the Happy Planner, traveler's notebooks, and layouts. That is super cool. Awesome. So what's everyone's favorite paper crafting like videos to watch? Do you really enjoy watching 12 by 12 layouts? Do you enjoy watching memory planning, project life, art journal videos? What are your favorite types of videos to watch? All right, so I'm trying to figure out if I want to do this like little strip here. Because if I do, I would do it in the purple. And I think that would be pretty. But these pieces are already really, really thin. They're not very wide. That's my dog barking. I do apologize. She sees another dog walking down the street. My daughter is 12 as well and away on her first year at high school camp. Oh, wow. That's really cool. All right, let's see. Okay, so I do want to use this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to use it in this one. Here's the reason. It's going to be here, and I actually it might work. You know what? We're going to go with it. We're going to go all in with the purple. That used to be, Emily I don't think she really has a favorite particular color at the moment, but her favorite color when she was little was purple. So, I think we said 11 and 1/8 is what I cut that at. I believe 11 1/8. And then 1.5. I'm going to do this one a little bit larger, a little bit wider at 2 inches. Let's see how that fits. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. And then I'll also ink edges for that as well. What do you guys think? Let's see. I've tried Project Life for some reason, can't seem to follow through. I love a little bit of everything, mostly 12 by 12. I love 12 by 12 layouts and card making. Looks great. Thank you. Oh, I love watching card making videos. Not a card maker though. I've tried several times, tried to get into it, and I have all the supplies that you could possibly need to already, you know, do that hobby, but it's just not my thing. But I love watching people make cards on YouTube, which is really funny. I really enjoy, I'm enjoying the memory planning right now because that's kind of what I'm into right now. And art journal videos. Those are my favorites right now. I always do 12 by 12 layouts just because that's the size that I feel like I'm most comfortable with. And because I've been doing it for the longest amount of time. And I did Project Life last year, and that was the only year that I did it. But I'm considering my memory planning as kind of, you know, the same as Project Life. You're documenting like the everyday kind of moments, and they're just on a smaller, you know, smaller size for me, because the 12 by 12 albums are kind of getting a little bit out of control with space. Like I'm running out of space, honestly. So I decided to try the memory planning this year, and so far I really, really like it. All right, I think that's good. You enjoy any paper crafting videos? Same, pretty much. ahead and adhere that down. I love the papers, like the blocks, the different blocks of papers. And I love using busy patterns. So this is definitely one way that you could use busy patterns like this. And do like blocks instead of doing, hold on, I have to pay attention when I'm putting things down. So instead of doing a whole bunch of layers like underneath of each other where the patterns might clash sometimes, I think people get caught up on that. I definitely like the look of this. This is really cool looking. Okay, so I'm going to trim this paper down and do a little strip of it along here and here and see if I like it. If I don't, it's not a big deal. I won't use it. But I want to see what it looks like. And what size should I cut these at? I think I will. I'm just going to cut just a little strip. That might even be too large. Should I go all the way? I don't like it to the edge. I feel like it covers up so much of the pattern. I don't think I'm going to like it. What do you guys think? So one here and then one on this one, like it is here. I think that's too wide. Let me try to do another skinnier one. Whoa. This one might be way too skinny. I don't even know if I'll be able to glue this down. Yeah, I don't think I like it at all. I don't like it. Oh well, it's okay. Okay, so now we have our, here we go, sorry. We have our basic parts done. So now we can embellish. Now I am going to say this obviously is not going to happen on here because the photos were quite large. So I'm going to end up probably bringing this part over here, and I'm probably going to go out with it instead of going, so the title will come this way. Does that make sense? And then I'll be able to do some kind of embellishing, a cluster over here as well. So I love using sketches as a jumping off point, but I don't always necessarily use them exactly the way that they are. So 2 weeks ago when I used this sketch, I used it the way that it was created, but I only did 2 photos instead of 3. So everything was on a much smaller scale. And so there really are so many ways, so many ways that you can use sketches. And it is one of my most favorite ways to create layouts. So I'm going to look through the ephemera and see what we have going on here. Just going to look through and see what we have. I love the butterflies. They're so pretty. Even the hummingbird. Look at that foiling. It's so pretty. Ooh, a purple one. Okay. I might use a bird. You guys know I don't like birds, but I might use a bird. Oh, you make my heart flutter. That is so pretty. Okay, that's a possibility. I love all of the little like leaves. So I'm going to put those down here because they're a possibility. The stuff up here is a no for me. Stuff that I probably I definitely am not going to use. Actually, it's too big. I used this sketch in a challenge in January. Awesome. I love any kind of floral. You guys know this. If you've been following me, you know that I love flowers. So I'm going to put a lot of those down here. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Oh, I love that one. I love pansies. Those were my grandma's favorite. She had her whole kitchen was done in like pansies, purple and yellow pansies. Oh, okay. So I must have gotten the floral ephemera pack and then just put all of them together. The floral and then the regular ephemera. That's what I was wondering why there were so many. Okay. So it's a good place to start. I'm going to take a look in the sticker book as well and see. I'm really wanting to look for a round element, possibly. But the flowers might have to be the round element. Yeah. All right. Okay. And then I'm going to check out these. I really like this favorite, and I love the sweet. So I could do my favorite, or I could do Sweet Girl. Let's see if I could make... I do have my here, so I could do my favorite. And then spell out girl. My favorite girl. Maybe. Love how it's coming out. Thank you so much. What do you guys think? Should I do my sweet girl or my favorite girl? Gotta look. Let's see. Whoops. I think this color will work. Yeah, that'll work. We've got one for sweet and one for favorite. I need somebody to break the tie. You get stuck on titles all the time. I'm usually really bad at titles. Like, I'm really bad with like coming up with titles, but I'm trying to use this from the collection, so that's why I'm sticking with using at least. I guess it could be my favorite Sweet Girl. Maybe. I think that's too big for this. I think that's entirely too much. Favorite. Okay. All right. We got 2 favorites. 3 favorites. Okay. We're going to go with favorite. Okay. Perfect. I actually might use some white thickers for this. Let's see what we have. Ooh, we've got glittery white thickers. We don't have any L's, but we could cut a J to make an L or a number 1. So I think that'll work. We'll use that. Instead of these. Look at baby Emily. I know, wasn't she so cute? She was a character. She still is. She had all of the faces. All of the faces. This was at my mom's house. All right. Let's go ahead and get favorite out first, probably, since it's pretty large. I'm not going to stick it down too hard yet because I want to make sure that it fits good and looks right. And always be careful when you're using like the cursive font puffy thickers. I don't know about these particular ones, but I've had some rip on me before because I'm just not, I guess, not very careful. Ah, all right. Oh, that's perfect. That fit. That was made for that. To get the little dot for the eye, if I can. Perfect. And then we'll do, got my M-Y. The foiled words, etc. can crease really bad too if you didn't take them off carefully. Oh yeah, the foam foil ones. Yeah, I've had that happen multiple times. Okay. I'm really trying to be careful with the Y because I don't want it to interfere with the T. But I think that's good. My favorite girl. I love foam thickers. They're my favorite. Perfect. One eye left. I'm going to move it down just a little bit. And I'm sorry for getting quiet, but I get quiet when I'm lining things up because I want things to line up properly. I really do. I get quiet every single time. Seriously. Okay. Who else loves using their stash? Does it make you guys happy when you use up some older things? It makes me super happy. All right. For the L, we're going to have to cut it. We're going to have to make an L. So I think the best one will be with the J. Sorry, a J. I don't use J's very often, so it will be okay. It looks very small, but it's okay. It works. It's fine. All right. So there's that. It's a big title, but I love it. I think I'm going to add some butterflies, possibly. Maybe. Okay, let's do... kind of want to use this, but also kind of don't because it's really big. I like that there. I like that too. But also I could build my own cluster up there with some flowers, which could be nice. So let's do that. Let's try that. And see, I can't pick anything up lately with my fingernails because I have gel nail polish on. Like, what the heck? Come on. love that one. This one. And then get some leaves, possibly. I think I'm going to go with the one that's already built, just because there's so much happening behind it. I am going to pop it up on Pop Dots, though. Oh, bless me. All right. And I say this every time, these are my favorite Pop Dots. They are the Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L, I believe is the brand. They just peel off so nicely. And the backing peels off really nicely as well. And yes, I go overboard. I use entirely too much adhesive, and I know this, and it's okay. It's just the way that I am. I can't help it. Way too much, but it's fine. When I see other people not use a lot of adhesive, I'm like, oh my gosh, it makes me anxious. You're not using enough. Okay. So we're going to put that right there. Love it. Let's take a look at the sticker sheet. I love this little bee. But it might stick there. But it needs a little bit of Pop Dot on the wing because it's going to be off. Hanging off of the flower part. Your team, too much adhesive. Yay. Welcome, welcome. Glad I'm not alone. I don't know. I just feel like I'd much rather use entirely too much than not enough, personally. I love the little bee. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. And then we have these little, oh, I want to glue that down too. Should I pop that up? I'm going to pop that up too. Why not? When in doubt, pop it up. Okay. Way too much. It's fine. It's okay. I'd rather have too much than too little and have things fall off. See, that's my reasoning as well. Because in my older scrapbook albums, I've actually found things in the bottom of the sleeves and it irritates the crap out of me. I'm like, seriously? That needs some right there. And I like these because you can cut them really easily as well. So technically, there's no reason for all kinds of different sizes, which I do like the smaller ones too, but I don't have any at the moment. So I just trimmed them down. Those are some of my most favorite flowers. I just love this collection. I'm sorry, I thought I read it wrong. Or I did read it wrong at first. I thought it said I just bought it. I was like, where did you get it? For some reason, I thought this collection was from 2020, but it was from 2019. Does anybody else have that, that like brain fogginess of 2020? Like what even happened that year? Did that year even happen? I don't even know. I don't think it did. I don't think it actually happened. Okay, let's see. I don't remember how I had it. I think I had it like that. That looks good. I like it like that. Loving this. Emily is adorable, and this is so pretty. Thank you so much. I still, oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Where else should I put something? I still feel like it needs quite a bit of stuff. I think I want to use like one of these hummingbirds. I don't know why. I really want to. And I'm usually not a bird person. I think we went way off the sketch now. Where is the sketch? Where did I put it? Okay, so this is the way that we have it. So I did do a little cluster here. We did move the title to over here. And we did a cluster with the title, which is down here. I'm going to do probably some enamel dots, but I need something up here. Another cluster up here. I still have brain fog from 2021 and 2022. Yeah. Yep. Ah. Oh, this cluster is so pretty. It's got the silver foiling on it. That's beautiful. Do I want to do another floral cluster? It's just this collection is just full of florals, which I'm not mad at. I love them. But I actually had somebody tell me one time that I use too many flowers, that I use flowers on everything. Well, you know what? That's because I like them. Get over it. It's my layout. I know that I'm a YouTuber and I share my stuff, but technically I did not ask you. Sorry, I'm getting a little feisty. All right. Sometimes I'm surprised at some of the things people will say in a comment. And I'm just like, really? You really thought that that was appropriate to comment to somebody that you actually don't know in real life? Huh. Interesting. You do you. Thanks. I think, like, honestly, and I've talked about this a lot on my channel, I think that one of the reasons why I'm so drawn to scrapbooking is because there are so many different ways to scrapbook, right? Like there's not just this one way, this one particular way that you can scrapbook. There's so many different styles, and I honestly love to try new things, different things all the time. And I mean, sometimes I'll go back to older things or I like the way something else looks, but I also love watching other people that don't have the same style as me, just because I always learn something new. Always learn something different that I would not have thought of. All right, I think that's enough adhesive. That's a lot. All right. Ah, stuck to me. Lots of adhesive here. This is the Lots of Adhesive Club. All right, almost there. My nails actually match this layout too. They're purple. Okay. Now I just need to figure out where I want to put it. Do I want to put it hanging off? I think I do. I think I like that. Kind of like framing. Good thing that I like it because I stuck it down. And then maybe we could put the, yeah, I love it. I don't know why, but I do. I don't think that I'm going to get a piece of, not adhesive. Well, yeah, it is adhesive, but a piece of foam that thin, but I can try. Sure enough, can try. I actually think that that's gonna work. It does. Yay. Awesome. Cool. I'm using a bird. Oh no. My patrons that are here should be proud of me for using a bird. I know my friend and patron Jessica is not here, but she is always very proud of me when I use birds on my layouts. She is very enthusiastic and always super happy with me. I might need to cut that down. There's kind of like a narrow spot there. Perfect. Let's see if that's going to look right. What do we think about that? I think the bird will look good. The hummingbird. And it's purple and has foil, so it's pretty. If you are here, either live or watching the replay, please make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, guys, because that helps my channel out. And if you want, you can hit the bell so you're notified when I upload new videos. That also helps my channel. It helps me grow. All of those things helps YouTube know that you guys are enjoying my videos. Yeah, my views on my YouTube channel are down a lot, significantly, really down. And I know I've been on YouTube for a very long time, so I'm not like new and fresh like a lot of other people that are here. But I'm still here, still sharing stuff. So I hope that you guys will check those, you know, videos out and watch them and give them thumbs ups and stuff. I'm going to look through the sticker sheet. I do want to use some of these words possibly. Oh, I love the "You Are Beautiful." Oh, one of a kind, loved. I love all of these. Okay. I love the "You Are Beautiful," so we definitely need to use that one. I'm going to possibly, no, put it right here maybe. Hello, Ozell. Welcome, welcome. Just got off work. Well, I'm glad you could join. You can watch the replay, though, if you would like, once I'm finished. And then which other one? Loved and One of a Kind. That's the one that I wanted to use. I might just put that over top of the flower here. I don't love that. Might stick it under here. Go under. I like that. And then One of a Kind and Loved. I don't love that one because it's so thick. Okay, we're just going to use the One of a Kind for this one. And then maybe some hearts, because who doesn't love a good heart? We've got this one. Ooh, and this one. I love this silver holographic foiling. And then let's look for some enamel dots. What colors? I think this like mint color and this purple will work. I know they're not exact, but I think that they will work. And also that coral color. Or even the navy. The navy blue would work as well. Perfect. These are Pink Fresh Studio from 2018. I don't understand getting views, but not many likes. Every video I watch, I press the thumbs up. Awesome. Well, thank you. I do the exact same thing. If a video gets my attention and I click on it, I always give it a thumbs up, even before the video really starts. Just because I know that, well, it takes time to make videos. All right, let's see. Do here. Let's try not to cover up the actual word there, Heather. And then the purple and the mint color. I always ink my paper edges. I like the way that that looks. Yeah, I like inked edges. All right, and then for this one, I'm going to put enamel dots at each cluster. So I have a cluster up here, a cluster here, and I started this one, but it's not really, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm thinking I'm going to do these out here. Right there. And then here. And then that coral color, if I could get it down. And then we'll do one up here. Possibly right here. And then the purple and the coral. Oh, I love that. All right. What do you guys think? All right. I think that's good. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Look, I almost used all of those pop dots. 2 left. So here's the sketch again. Let me move it over here. So we did the 3 photos. We flipped the sketch. We've got the cluster here. We moved this title from over here to over this way. And then we have there, I'm just counting this as a cluster. So this is the cluster for that. And then down here is the cluster for this. But instead it's over to the side instead of underneath the photos. Because the photos are larger. You think you'll give this layout a try? Awesome, yay! Again, if you're not following me on Pinterest, I have lots of sketches and inspiration over there pinned. Tons of stuff. And also, if you are interested, I do have to kind of give a little talk about my Patreon. It is a monthly membership where I do 2 lives every month for them. They get scrapbooking sketches created by me, mood boards that I also create for them for inspiration, and they get 5 videos a month extra, like extra videos every month that can range from 12 by 12 layouts, traveler's notebook, art journal videos, any kind of like craft room organization videos, just an array of things. I have lots of patrons here in this chat right now. Michelle is a patron, Ozell is a patron, Kathy is a patron, and I think that is everybody that's here currently that are all patrons. And I appreciate everyone's support, but it just helps me bring a little bit of income into my family. And yeah, so I would love to have you join the community. Also, we have a private Facebook group where we chat and share, and I post a sketch challenge every Monday for them to participate and use for a challenge. It's definitely worth the cost. Thank you, Michelle. There's a $5 tier and a $10 tier. So there are different levels and you get different things with each level, but it's all on my website. I will post the link in the description after this video, and I will post it here in the chat as well for y'all. If you guys are interested, I would love to have you join the community. We have a great bunch of people and everybody's super kind, and yeah, so that is it for today. I want to say thank you to everybody that joined me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I will schedule next month's live. We'll do it again next month, and I hope you guys had fun today. Bye, friends.